It's early morning, around 6 a.m. local time. Fighter jets take off. They carry long-range precision weapons. Their destination, Iran. According to intelligence sources, senior Iranian officials are gathered inside a government compound in Tehran. Among them, the country's supreme leader. 2 hours later, missiles strike. Buildings erupt in smoke. Satellite imagery shows heavy structural damage. Reports begin to circulate. Several high-ranking officials have been killed. But one question remains. What's going to happen next? To understand this moment, we need to step back. The tensions between the United States, Israel, and Iran did not start overnight. In 1979, Iran's monarchy was overthrown in a revolution. The Islamic Republic was founded. The new leadership positioned itself firmly against both the United States and Israel. Over the decades, relations deteriorated. Sanctions, proxy conflicts, covert operations. In 2002, secret uranium enrichment sites were uncovered. Iran maintained its nuclear program was peaceful. Western governments feared otherwise. In 2015, a nuclear agreement was signed.
A comprehensive long-term deal with Iran that will prevent it from obtaining a nuclear weapon.
3 years later, the United States withdrew.
Will withdraw from the Iran nuclear deal.
The deal collapsed. Tensions rose again. By 2025, intelligence agencies believed Iran had moved parts of its nuclear program deep underground, inside mountains, protected by reinforced concrete. Shortly after these findings, a new operation began, Operation Midnight Hammer. In June 2025, the United States launched coordinated strikes on 3 major nuclear sites. Stealth bombers carried bunker-buster weapons designed to penetrate deep underground. Within hours, the facilities had been heavily damaged. In the same year, Iran slipped further into economic crisis. The currency collapsed, food prices surged, public frustration grew. By the end of 2025, protests spread across cities throughout the country. Peaceful demonstrators, along with rioters, called for the end of the Islamic Republic. Donald Trump publicly voiced support for an uprising against the government, saying help was on the way. But the regime responded with force. Security forces cracked down hard. By the end of the unrest, up to 30,000 people were killed and around 50,000 were arrested. Since 2025, the United States has gained insights into how Iran's supreme leader and top officials moved around. Intelligence agencies had been quietly tracking their movements for months. Then, on Saturday, February 28th, the CIA pinpointed something unusual: a gathering of Iranian leaders in Tehran. Originally, the United States and Israel had planned to strike at night. But this moment was different. The opportunity was too good to miss.
Iran's formerly supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, is dead.
According to Iranian news sources, 30 senior IRGC commanders were killed. Among them were some of the most powerful figures in the country: Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader, the head of the National Defense Council, the defense minister, the commander of the IRGC, and the chief of staff of Iran's armed forces. But this was only one part of the attack. Shortly after, Israel deployed around 200 fighter jets into Iranian airspace. Roughly 30 minutes later, the United States joined the operation, launching Tomahawk cruise missiles, primarily targeting eastern Iran and parts of its naval fleet.
When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take. This will be probably your only chance for generations.
By the end of the first day of attacks, the damage was severe. Iran had reportedly lost around 80% of its missile launch capability. 48 senior leaders had been killed in the strikes, and much of Iran's air defense systems in the targeted regions had been heavily destroyed. As of March 6th, just 6 days after the war began, more than 1,300 people have already been killed. 14 countries are now involved, and the conflict is still expanding. For now, there is no clear end in sight.